Our verse today is from 1 Samuel chapter 8 verse 19. But the people refused to listen to the voice of Samuel. They said, "No, but we are determined to have a king over us, so that we also may be like other nations." Our verse today is within the context of the Israelites' demand for a king. God has always been there from the beginning of their history. God had only human agents through whom he ruled his chosen people. In Egypt, God gave them Moses. He gave them Joshua after Moses, and he led them into the promised land. Then came the time of the judges like Deborah, Gideon, Samson, and now Samuel. The people grew tired of having God as their king and demanded a king. Their demand for a king was based on two reasons. As they addressed Samuel, saying, "You are old, and your sons do not follow in your ways. Appoint for us then a king to govern us like the other nations." 1 Samuel 8, 4-9. The first reason appears to be a rejection of Samuel and his family due to his old age, and his sons did not follow his example. But could this be a failure on the part of Samuel? Was he too busy with the work of God that he neglected his obligation to his family? Remember, train up a child in the way he should grow, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22 verse 6. The second reason is that they wanted to be like other nations, and this is a rejection of God. The desire to be like others is one of the greatest temptations that has led many astray, including families and nations. When Satan tempted Eve, she responded positively because she wanted to be like God. See Genesis 3:5. The Israelites asked for a king, not necessarily because Samuel's sons were irresponsible. After all, judges were not by family inheritance. Instead, they wanted to be like other nations. The attraction to be what we are not, the lack of self-contentment and self-worth has led many astray. The people's desire to be like other nations blinded their reason, and they insisted on having a king. So God granted their request and gave them a king. But their disastrous end was exile in Babylon, because they preferred to be led by man rather than God. See 2 Kings 24 and 25. Dear friends, the desire to be like others has destroyed many lives and families. Many parents have caused their children to stray. Some wives have led their husbands to an early grave. Some people have joined secret cults, and others have become perpetual customers of native doctors. And many people have embraced prostitution, all because they want to be like others. For the same reason, many people put pressure on themselves and also on God. Do not revolt against God by seeking to be like others. God has made you and your family unique. Instead, desire for a better version of yourself. Paul encourages us in this new year as he says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you may discern what the will of God is, what is good and acceptable and perfect." As you desire to fulfill God's purpose in your life, may God give you the grace not to be conformed to the standard of this world. And may God strengthen you to be the best He has designed for you and your family. Amen. God bless you. Have a nice day.